an emergency snark session to maybe let you know that Carl Daikeler has lost his damn mind. We're not sure what happened. He seems to have misplaced it somewhere between The Office and the last Beachbody infomercial. So if you see a guy walking around talking to himself, or maybe making a video and taking credit for the work that other people have done in the industry, be alarmed. We're just here to eat snacks and try to hold on to what little sanity we have left. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's snark.
There are many meal replacement shakes out there. We know it. We understand there are many options. But here's what people don't seem to get when they compare Shakeology with other. I mean, there have been meal replacement shakes for decades at the grocery store, at the drugstore, and certainly through network marketing. Here's the difference. Shakeology supports the body in a completely different and more sophisticated way. It was formulated to not be the cheapest one, meaning we didn't formulate it with preservatives and artificial flavors so that we could make money or drop the price. I wanted something that would live up to what my body needs for a daily dose of nutrition. I don't like vegetables, so I needed something to support the brain, something to support the heart, the lungs, the lymphatic system, the respiratory system. 11 systems that are all interacting in a very complex way. You think that a normal protein shake is going to support all these systems? I don't think so. Do I want to put a little drop of poison? How about a little bit of poison in with your shake? I don't want any poison in my shake. I want the best possible shake that I can get, and I want to supplement the way I eat the rest of the day, which, by the way, I ain't no Boy Scout. I'm not eating that great the rest of the day, so I know that once a day, I'm getting a daily dose of dense nutrition. Anybody who thinks you can get by with fast food and pizza and just the staples that we're all used to is taking for granted the complexity of this machine. This machine, how it fights disease, I don't understand it, but I do know that it needs phytonutrients, digestive enzymes, prebiotics to make the gut work. It needs to stay regular. It needs to be able to produce new blood cells. I want it producing those blood cells from the best stuff on earth. I want it to have adaptogens so they can go after little disease that's starting to creep in. I'm not saying that Shakeology is medicine. I'm saying Shakeology supports the body in doing what it needs to do to heal. So unless you're finding some other way to feed the body so that it truly has the power to heal itself, you're not doing all you can to lead a healthy, fulfilling life. That's why we recommend Shakeology every single day. What day do you want to let your body have a day off of fighting disease? What day do you want to let your body have a day off from working at its highest energy? What day do you want to be irregular? What day do you want to gain weight? I think probably no day. Drink a shake. You don't have to make a whole complicated recipe out of it. Just put it in that shaker cup, shake it up, and bang it back. And you're feeding your body well. Then go about your day. But it's the one thing that you can do each day that shows your body you care and really will set the stage for a healthy existence. Don't sell yourself short. Drink it every single day.
Oh my God, we almost did it on time. Yes, hello.
Where did you find that?
Where did you find that video?
On the YouTube?
On YouTube?
Yes.
Holy
I have a well-oiled algorithm working for me, and it knows I want to see shit. Oh, sorry, Amy. I'm sorry, Amy.
Headphones are on. You are good to go.
Amy's channel, I am so sorry. I can't, if you watch the Champagne Gala as much as I have now, you may cuss too, or you may not. I was watching Jen's face and Amber's face when I was watching the video of Carl Daikeler, and I wish y'all could have seen it too, because everything that he's saying it's just funny that we're gonna watch the Champagne Gala and how wrong the stuff he is. How wrong this
Well,
what
like
he's
the
saying.
whole time I'm watching that, I'm thinking, shoot, do I need Shakeology to heal my torn tendons?
Yes, you do. Apparently, Carl Daikeler says yes, you do.
That's gonna create new. Will it heal my torn tendons? You know, I'm eating oranges right now.
Well, and is he saying like, do you have to have it? Well, no, but you have to have it. Like,
I'm not going to put poison in my shake.
I'm not going to make any health claims, but here are all of my health claims.
Oh my
So
God,
basically, he's saying that all other shakes have poison in them. Is that what he's saying?
That's what he said.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. And
like
Oh,
Melissa
Lord.
said in the comments, if there were no preservatives in Shakeology, it wouldn't be shelf stable.
Be shelf stable.
Mm-hmm. Like it has preservatives.
Buddy.
Oh my gosh. It would have to be refrigerated.
Wow.
Yeah. Carl surprises us every day in a really bad way.
And just, this is half medicated Jen today. I am off the strong pain meds.
Yes. So
Wow.
yeah, still fun. Still very
fun.
I think everyone knows who we are at this point, but I want to just a quick hello to everybody, and want to start at the foundational part of our Snark crew. Amy is here to join us today because she wasn't available on Sunday, and we saved the best for part 2. So if you caught the first part, you didn't miss anything except us losing our minds, and we're gonna do it again today because we're gonna watch the rest of the Champagne Gala. So Snark crew, can you introduce yourselves, and I will pull up the video.
Amy, go first.
Yeah, Amy, go first. All right. So my name's Amy, and I was a Beachbody coach. I was a Diamond Beachbody coach before realizing that it was hurting me very much mentally, physically, emotionally, all the things. But for some reason I didn't end there. Like, let's try another one because maybe someone else is different. And they're not. They're all the same. They're all the same crap. But Beachbody definitely was the one that had the largest impact on me. So I like to snark on them a lot. All right, Amber.
Okay. Hi, everyone. It's Amber. Resident plant lady, smutty book reader, Pedro Pascal fangirl. Jen sends me a ton of Pedro Pascal reels.
Especially since I can't sleep now.
I was a Beachbody coach for 5 years. I hit the prestigious diamond rank, was almost 2-star before it all fell out beneath me. Just like Amy, it damaged my physical, mental health, and well-being in those 5 years that I was in it. So now I just speak out about my experience and just how toxic they are and how they contribute to toxic diet culture, and spread that message so people can hear it and they are able to make an informed decision about whether they want to be a Beachbody customer or a coach, and ultimately help them to leave, which we have helped over 200 people leave since we started our snacking sessions. So yay, pat on the back for us. All right, Cheryl, your turn.
Okay, quick, fast, and easy. I'm Cheryl Spears. I'm the host of the Call Cheryl Hun podcast, and thank you, Yogi Writer. You're my favorite person right now. I appreciate that. Anyways, I was a Beachbody coach for 8 years, or coach. We'll say coach and customer for 8 years. I made it to Emerald multiple times with my husband in tow as my honorary sign up every single time.
Don't forget the dogs.
And
don't forget the dogs.
Well, the dogs couldn't be a coach because they don't have a social, but they were definitely my customers quite a few times. And so was my fake sister-in-law. Anyways, so yes. And I just left multi-level marketing, all of them. It's been a lot. I left in 2022 in February, so my year anniversary has come up. I have learned that Beachbody has royally, I'm not going to say screwed me up because that's not how I want people to think about it. It taught me a lot. it also taught me what not to do, and how not to be friends with people, and how not to run a business, and how not to treat people. And but what it has screwed up for me is that I now have an issue with disordered eating, and I am actually finally, after a year, getting into a habit of being able to move my body mindfully rather than following a calendar. It took a year. So I say all that just so anybody that is watching us, don't beat yourself up, because it takes a while. It really does. You have to unlearn everything that you've learned while you were in there. And yeah, I started my podcast basically just so I could have other people be able to share their stories. And hopefully, even if you feel like your story is the same as everybody else's, people take away multiple different things from every podcast episode that I've ever released. So, and it's back. So I'm done. Here you go. It's Jen's turn.
Hi, I'm Jen. I was a 1-star qualifying Beachbody coach when I quit. Cheryl hates it because I didn't really work the business.
She did not. It's not fair.
I would cancel people all the time if they wanted to cancel. My uplines just did not like me because I wouldn't push them to be coaches or push them to buy Shakeology every month. But like with Cheryl, it kind of ruined my relationship with food and exercise, and so much so that I did end up in ED treatment. But now I am a personal trainer, nutrition coach, creator, and dealing with 2 torn tendons in my ankle right now. So this is fun. But fun fact, I haven't said this in a while. I was also in a couple of other MLMs after Beachbody. Direct Sellers, the wine one, which no longer exists, and Vaseo, that lasted like 2 months, if that. We need to look into them more. Just gonna throw that out there. They're sneaky. They like to use face manipulation a lot.
Oh, we hate that.
And yeah, like I said earlier, I'm half drugged up. I'm not on the super strong pain meds. I'm on the medium pain meds right now. And I will be having surgery eventually.
Well, I'm happy you're going to be getting surgery. I'm happy that you are medicated Jen right now, so to help with your torn tendons. Yeah, here's the spark notes about what you're about to see. You're about to see Carl Daikeler in a tuxedo, a bow tie, and some anyways, I'm not going to comment on his shoes, but he's not wearing a blue shirt, so I'm really happy right now. And we're going to see a bunch of people talk about how incredible Body is and just, miss the target every single time. I'm DC. I'm an MLM dropout. That's my top rank of all time. I've quit 2 multi-level marketing companies, and I've been adopted by the Snark crew, and we snark on Carl Daikeler, Beachbody, and mostly focusing on behavior, deception, unethical business practices, exploiting consumers, and yeah, it's a whole moment here. We talk about a lot of things, and it's live chat, I think, is the most fun, but if you're in the replay crew, that's also a good time. Much non-culty love to you. Thanks so much for watching. So let me this is 20 minutes in. The Snark crew, we reacted on Sunday. We only got 20 minutes in because there is so much.
This might be a long one.
Yeah, this may be a long one. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the video in. Okay.
Okay, wait, am I the only one who hasn't seen this?
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
I think
I didn't.
Oh,
Well,
I
left for some of it.
You left, but you came back
Yeah.
in the chat. Yeah.
So you missed part of it.
Yeah.
But
Amber
I have watched.
Amber and I were in the IG comments.
We were in the chat the whole time. And you're gonna rage, especially during the petrol.
I did see
part,
screenshots
so.
of some of your I saw screenshots of some of the comments, and you guys are my heroes. Like, you went hard in that comment.
Yeah. It was interesting
Actually-
too because Amber, Jen, and Cheryl are commenting in the live chat, and you just see their follower count start to increase because people who are in Beachbody watching this, seeing all of them just just spew the truth, I guess, and then they're like they either are like, oh, those haters, and it's like, oh, I need to follow them right now.
I have one of them coming on my podcast in a couple weeks too.
Oh heck yeah, that's awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah,
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
dropping facts and we're calling us haters. I'm like, thank you,
Mhm.
Aaron B's. Facts are not attacks.
Yes.
They're like, why are you
Absolutely.
here? Why are you here?
Why are
Yes.
you here?
Don't
Why
you
Jen's
not?
been up
better
since
to
5
do on a
o'clock.
Saturday night?
Why shouldn't
Nope.
I be here?
Can we just take a moment and really show our cups real quick? I don't think that everybody has seen our cups, our
Oh,
little
yay.
koozies that our
Sip and
lovely friend
snark.
DC got us.
Oh, mine's out in the kitchen.
Amber, where's yours?
Amber's is
And-
I thought
purple.
you went and got yours when I did.
Amber's being good. She's drinking water right now.
Yeah,
have water.
I don't have any. I thought I had at least one more
Wait
beer
a
left,
second.
and I do not. And I'm not
Don't
dipping
make me-
into the hard alcohol tonight. So
Don't make me bad because I'm drinking. Jen is the one who made me drink. She said,
'Cause
"Go
I
ahead and drink,
can't.
Cheryl."
No, no, you're good. You're the A student in this
You're-
Snark session
I
right
only
now.
have
got your
three.
White Claw.
I
I
only
got
have
my
three.
drugs. I got
Yeah.
my pain med.
Well, listen, you all. I only have three White Claws, so it might get a little crazy because I don't drink very much. So, but maybe if it's my old tolerance, it might not.
White Claw, you'll be fine.
Love it, love it, love it.
good.
I am probably gonna speed this up a smidgety smidge.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Yep. All right.
Welcome before.
Yeah.
Thousands are starting this program on Monday. Tens of thousands more
It's
will
right
start in the months
before
ahead.
Lacey comes
Let's
on.
take a look at Lacey Green's For Beginners Only Super Block.
You know what's missing
Aw,
from
Lacey.
the entire fitness industry? A program for beginners only. Not anymore. I got you. I'm ready to work out with you. We're bringing all the energy today. I'm body super trainer Lacey Green, and I'm inviting you to a 3-week program starting Monday, March 6th. I created for beginners only to align with what I always say, for everybody and everybody. Let's get it. Destination healthy and fit. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna fail forward. Always remember that the professional was once the beginner. Look at all this beautiful energy. This looks like healthy and happy to me. I'll ease you into exercise with low impact cardio. Kick right here, Wes. Yeah. Strength. Nice job. Dumbbell pound to you. Good work. Core. That core workout is so fun. And mobility workouts to help you feel great as soon as you get started. This is your workout for beginners only. We kept you in mind in every single one of these exercises. Let's get this party started. For beginners only is only 3 weeks, 5 days a week for about 30 minutes a day. Doesn't it go by so fast when you're having fun? For equipment, you'll need light, medium, and some optional heavy dumbbells. You'll also need a set of resistance loops and your body membership. What are you going up against today? What are you saying yes to in your life? If you need more balance and stability, you might want to have a sturdy chair handy for some of the exercises. After the For Beginners Only Super Block, you're going to feel more confident, happier, and
Happier?
empowered.
You just
Join me starting Monday, March 6th,
Okay.
or anytime after that for my brand new Super Block on Body and take the first steps into fitness with For Beginners Only. Feel like a champion.
Okay.
As many of you might have
Can
seen,
I just say something real quick?
Yep.
So, it's not the first beginners beginners workout, right? I mean, there's Barbland. Barbland, pretty much every program has a modifier. Because I went on and there's this list on here that says 645 is a beginners only workout.
It's
No,
crazy.
645 was hard.
Well, and like UV too,
4 weeks for everybody.
yeah, they have marketed these programs as beginner programs.
Okay. Okay.
So
yeah,
it's
because you
smart.
don't have to have, be a gym rat to do any of these programs.
Yeah.
We were
You don't
taught,
have to.
No, we can find a program for you even if you're just starting out. We have all kinds of programs.
And there's a modifier in every one of them, so you'll be fine.
Like
Oh,
I
no,
will say the original 21-day fix is a beginner program if you follow Kat.
it is, yeah.
if you follow
absolutely.
Kat, yeah. Yeah.
Well, one thing though I did notice, and so Lacey reminds me a lot of like Shalene and the energy. You can tell the trainers who would teach group fitness, they come with an entirely different energy, and they are so much better at like being engaging. And Lacey looks like she is incredibly engaging. I think that's why you've got like
Yeah.
Shalene and Shanti and now Lacey. You can tell the difference between them and Autumn, because Autumn didn't really do any group fit classes from what I remember.
Oh, but remember, she was a spin instructor before Dom was born.
Right. She's super good on spin.
See, but even
She's
so,
super good at
the entire fitness industry has never had a beginners only program
Ever.
But last year they were marketing 4 weeks for everybody as a beginner program. And
Well,
I
and
that is not a beginner program.
They even use the same wording in this for everybody, for everybody. Like, didn't Autumn say that?
Yeah.
Back
Yep.
last year.
I think they forget
4 weeks
that.
for everybody.
I think they just forget that they have recorded all of their programs and that we remember what they've said. I just think they don't understand how the internet works, how video recording works. And I'm being sarcastic because it's like it does feel like Carl thinks that his audience is unintelligent because he's just like, oh, this is the first.
They're unsophisticated.
Unsophisticated. Oh, I'm sorry. Unsophisticated. Yeah. Both the sales force and the consumers. So, oh my God.
You tore your meniscus doing Jennifer.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
That's awful, Jennifer.
4 weeks. See, and that's supposed to be a beginner program.
Oh, is that our marketing
workouts?
This
is
our
marketing director?
Yeah, this
the
is
one
our
who came up with the good ideas.
Yes. So today is Slam the Scam Day. Tomorrow is. Oh, I thought it was today. Yes.
No, it's tomorrow.
Slam the Scam Day is tomorrow. So let's go hard.
This is a precursor for Slam the Scam tomorrow.
National.
No scams, ma'am.
It's National Barbie.
Oh. Okay. Yes. No, this one is probably the best at coming up with snarky comments. I'm not even gonna lie. It hurts.
We
deeply.
need a duo stream in the future. She needs to come on one of your streams sometime. if she ever
Also,
wants to.
side note, happy International Women's Day.
Yes.
Everybody here. And that also includes our trans sisters. So
yes.
Love it. All right. Fortunately, we're back to, oh God, here we go.
In this last week, all over social media and even our own channels, as we cut the platform over from Beachbody on Demand to Body on Wednesday night and ushered in this new exciting chapter, we put the sledgehammer in Lacey's hands to demonstrate our commitment to health esteem. Please welcome our first guest on tonight's...
Wait. We put the sledgehammer in Lacey's hand to demonstrate our commitment to health esteem. Is that some kind of shade he's throwing at her? Because... That's the one.
I really hope it's not.
I hope it's not.
I hope it's not.
It just seems so passive aggressive. Like we're really committed to this, and we've done that because we got a bigger super trainer. That is the way that it's coming across to me as.
Yeah.
Yes.
The wording is important.
Because if you think about it, like I know that we talk about Peloton a lot on here, but if you think about it, what's that girl's name? That's the row instructor. Amber?
Ashley Pryor.
Yeah, Ashley Pryor. She's the row instructor for Peloton, and she's a beautiful, larger, full woman body, right? And
she's
I'm
a
sorry, I didn't mean
collegiate
to say
athlete.
it that way.
A collegiate.
She's
Olympic
gorgeous.
athlete.
But
she back squatted Maddie the other day. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Autumn couldn't do that to Joel.
But they never put her on this pedestal of like, this is
As,
for
like,
me
the
to show
token.
you
Yeah.
how dedicated I am to Body's new health esteem. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
And
feels
if I
gross.
misspoke or missworded anything, please bear with me and send me a DM on what I said wrong, because your girl is 42 and I am learning and trying my best.
Yeah,
Please.
I shared that reel of her back squatting Maddie yesterday, and she
Mhm.
messaged me back with a little heart eye emojis, so she was in my DMs. I love
Aw.
her.
She could have totally
you
gotten
go.
at least 3 more reps out of
Oh
that
yeah,
one. Those 3 look so easy.
it was easy for her. Yeah.
Can
Yep.
you imagine Autumn trying to do that with Joel?
Or she would crumble and break something,
Oh,
probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
she would. I mean,
Lacey
Yeah,
could probably
she-
do it, but
yeah.
Autumn?
I do like though what Yogi Ryder said is it's sad to see Lacey being used as a tool.
Yeah,
As
that's what I'm
it-
saying.
as the
It is
token.
awful.
Yeah.
She is the
Yeah.
token when
Mhm.
it's like, see this,
Mhm.
we are so committed that look who I hired. And we're gonna
Yep.
bring her out first because we're so committed.
Yeah,
And-
Mia, that's
Y'all-
exactly what Carl is saying. That's
Yeah.
exactly what Carl
Yeah.
is doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll stop talking after this, but well, I really won't because we know I'm long-winded. But anyways, if you
Quit
go
talking.
to Beachbody, if you go to Body's website right now for like their like programs for food or nutrition or whatever, the first thing they say is it's not a diet for 21 days
serious?
for the portion control and to be mindset. Yes, somebody sent it to me today. I swear, I promise
It's not
you.
a diet.
Let me send you all the screenshot in our group chat.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Body Champagne Gala,
Yeah.
the creator of the For Beginners Only Super Block that debuts this Monday here on Body, Ms. Lacey Green. Lacey?
Thank you, Carl. Thank you guys
Gorgeous.
so much.
What?
It
Sorry?
says ditch the diets.
Are you
Ditch
kidding
the
me?
diets. I
Ugh.
swear I just put it in our
They're
group chat. Look,
co-opting
Ditch
so
the
much
diets.
anti-diet culture language.
Oh, gross.
Without actually following through on anything. It's one, it's one thing to like actually promote things that are healthy perspective about food and honoring like people's relationship with food and a healthy way to nourish your body and like actually eating enough food. And
Yep.
and Beachbody wants to have it their own way, which is they want everyone apparently to have 6-pack abs, and if you're not, you're the wrong kind of person to be following Beachbody.
You got to split one waffle in between 3 people and then have a giant kale salad to make up for it.
Yeah, and then your rice
my God.
cauliflower for breakfast.
Jen,
My
did you share
5-year-old
that
would eat that whole
today?
waffle by herself. She would eat
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole waffle by herself.
Let me
I
see.
think the meme after that was the funniest part. I wanted to share it in order, but I was like, I don't know if Jen did, and I didn't have time to look.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah,
I didn't,
Mia
I didn't get to
Lacey?
the meme.
Mia Lacey is gorgeous. She's absolutely
She really is,
Absolutely
like,
gorgeous.
stunning.
Yeah.
I'm putting the
And her
picture on the
energy is
screen.
just her energy is unmatched.
Infectious. Yeah, it's infectious.
Yeah.
I'm trying to share that picture. Sorry about that.
You're
Let me
fine.
see. Uh-oh. Wrong. I did something wrong. Okay. Share. Oops. I messed that up. Okay. Window.
They also were trying to justify the waffle today by saying it's vegan. It's vegan. Like,
Yeah.
But
It's
then
not a
Autumn
normal
says
waffle.
vegan
Whoa,
food isn't
whoa,
always
wrong.
healthy for you.
Yeah. Did you catch that part?
yep. And then Donald was like, oh, stop it. like,
Ditch the diet.
quit shaming my
I
vegan
thought
food.
Donald is vegan, isn't he?
Yeah.
I thought he was
Yeah.
vegan.
So I think he was taking it like you're shading me. So he's like, stop it.
Yep. So this
can't-
picture says will help you see food differently and love every bite. It doesn't have to be difficult. Feel great fast with simple eating plans, over 1,000 delicious recipes, and even a gourmet superfood dessert that will blow your mind. Have they tasted Shakeology? Because what?
Well, and the
Whoa.
crazy thing is then the next thing that they put up is then like, oh, switch your chips for peppers and
Or use
Absolutely
cottage
and
cheese
don't
not.
have
for frosting.
Yeah, like,
cottage cheese for frosting.
on.
Can we
It
just leave
it-
food
it's
alone? Just let
mind-boggling.
us eat it. Just let us eat
You know what
food.
you want to know what my post workout snack was today? It was leftover buffalo chicken, like sandwich stuff, and I just heated it up and I dipped it with some tortilla chips.
Yeah.
And
Love
it
it.
was protein, carbs,
What?
and fat. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Chrissy, you would be able to have 3 green olives and a 1/4 cup of feta cheese. That is it.
And you would have to choose each day. Do you want the olives or do you want the cheese?
Olives were in orange.
Oh, they were?
Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
I got screwed.
That's why I just
Just
said
saying.
3.
Oh, it was choosing. Oh, mine it was choosing cheese or guacamole. That was rough. That was
cheese, guacamole, hummus.
Yep.
All right, let me go ahead and play this, and here we go.
Hi, what's up, everybody? This is absolutely a dream come true. I am just pausing to take it all in, and I am so very excited to be here with you and our body family. My goal with For Beginners Only was to create a space for everybody and everybody, like I always say,
Go
to
take the
find their love for
trainer
fitness and their
certification.
health esteem, from people that's their very first workout to new moms to people coming back to fitness maybe after some time off, and even our active agers. We want to bring the energy, find the joy, and drop the judgment. I wanted to be the change as the first Black curvy super trainer for body. Being that representation means so, so much to me. I want people to move better in their everyday life and find the fun and all of the woo woo. We need to start having a gratitude for our bodies right where we are on this journey, to promote love and self-acceptance, to say you are seen, you are heard, you are valued here. And each of the workouts in For Beginners Only are so much fun. We started each of the exercises with the beginner in mind. So whether it's your very, very first workout, you are gonna have so much fun in this program. And even if you've been exercising for a long time, you're gonna find a great way to get your sweat on too. The commitment is only 5 days per week, 30 minutes per day. You find all the love and all the root root energy. And one of my favorite quotes is by Dr. Maya Angelou, and she says, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." And we want people to find all the love and all the whoop whoop. So I'll see you very soon. Let's commit to helping people feel better and healthier and being kinder to themselves. You guys can start right away. Thank you so much, Carl.
Awesome, thank you.
I really like her energy. I really
See, now
like.
I can buy this messaging coming from her.
Yeah.
But when we see Autumn later, it's like.
But why
And
can
Carl,
we buy
too.
it coming from her? Why can we? Because of the fact that
Because she
we
means
can buy
it.
it because she means it, right? Like Autumn can't. Somebody, and I'm gonna just say it. Somebody responded to me the other day because I shared what Autumn put about how she thinks body positivity is bullshit, right? And they were like, "You're just gonna keep sharing the same thing over and over again." And I'm like, "Has she apologized for it?"
No, she doubled
She
down.
still thinks that
That's
way.
the
Yeah,
thing.
and she
She
still
didn't
thinks that way.
apologize, and she still like. I think people really just believe that we are just evil, mean people, and I'm like, if you apologize, I'm not going to hold that against you. Okay, you learned.
I'd
That's
share it.
great.
Yeah, but it's not
I
even
would
about
share
like
it.
holding. It's not even about holding people accountable. It's like if you're. This is the environment you're gonna get if you sign up with Beachbody, and here's the messaging you're gonna be exposed to if you sign up for Beachbody. It's not just like, oh my gosh, can you believe that Autumn said this? We're gonna share this until she loses all of her followers. No, it's a dangerous mindset if you know that Autumn only thinks that skinny people are healthy, and that she says that the only positive thing, or the people who are only positive about whatever it is, like, are the ones who are out of shape or whatever.
Right, and they need to get off of Instagram and go work out.
Yeah, and it's like that belief seeps down into everything that she does, and it really creates an environment that encourages eating disorders. And
Yeah, or like when she said, here's the best ways to get, abs, and she was like, stop eating crap.
Right.
And
she's like, it was a joke, people. It's not a funny joke.
It's not a funny.
No.
It's not a funny joke.
You
She only said it was a joke
for a reason.
She only said it was a joke because she had backlash. That's it.
Yep.
That is it.
Yep.
And she didn't even apologize. That's the other. This is the bottom line. If you do something wrong, say you're sorry. But you can't continue to keep saying sorry and doing things wrong. Period. You're not going to. You're not going to fix the habit. If you're not going to fix the issue, if you're not going to fix the behavior, Don't apologize. Just say, you know what? I'm an asshole. And sometimes, and this
Own
is
it.
how I feel, and this is the way I feel. Just own it. You know, I don't agree with these things. This is how I believe. This is the way that I train people. This is how I think about food. This is how I think about bodies. Stop trying to be a liar about it. Just own it. It's that easy.
Yeah.
I'm loud. I talk a lot. I'm owning it. You know, like I'm not going to apologize for it because it's me and I'm not going to stop being that way.
Right.
You know? So,
Yep.
okay. There's my soapbox. I've only
We
had
love it.
two sips. Shit. This is going
We
to be
love it.
forever.
We love it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Carl.
Lacey, welcome to the team.
Yay, thank you.
All right, awesome. Well, isn't she the best? I don't know where she is.
This way.
She's gonna hang out if you want. This is live TV. We're good. Okay, speaking of the best, we want to help you feel your
Carl.
best, which is why we added mindset to the platform. This is not some little afterthought. This has been
It's
the
not some
missing
afterthought.
ingredient, these mindset masterclasses
Oh, here
that
we
are gonna
go.
help
This
people
is when I'm
overcome
gonna
the obstacles
rage.
that have blocked their successful, like long-term lifestyle change, and maybe even undermine their self-esteem at the same time.
You.
But no more.
Oh my
This
God.
is mindset on body.
You permission to celebrate the good in life. If you're anything like me or the hundreds of incredible individuals I have coached over the past 20 years, you may find yourself questioning your self-worth, wondering if you have the ability to create a life that excites you, or even if you deserve the happiness and joy that stops by every so often. After a lot of years of hard work, I'm here to tell you that life does not need to be lived this way. An unwavering and resilient mindset is what is needed for you to take full ownership of your life, to celebrate all that you have to share with this world, and step out of the worn-out narrative that you need to fit in or need to change yourself in some way to deserve a seat at the table of success. That's the purpose of Mindset on Body. Each month, we'll be bringing you inspirational and informative mindset masterclasses. We're adding the biggest names in personal development to our library, leading speakers, authors, and researchers from around the world.
These are the early days that will become a lifetime practice, and along the way help you feel more vital, more connected, and alive with purpose and joy.
We'll be featuring diverse topics ranging from the science of living a happier life to managing stress, from the mysteries of grit, resilience, and willpower to elevating your self-esteem and confidence. On behalf of everyone here at Mindset on Body, we're committed to bringing you the tools and resources to create the life of your dreams, bringing more joy, more fulfillment, and a sense of accomplishment into your everyday journey. Join us for Mindset on Body, where it always feels good to be you. Welcome home.
Okay, so I
That's right.
I
One of the
had
most powerful new.
a couple people message me who are like in the psychology area. There was one who she said, I'm a licensed clinical social worker. And a lot of clinicians, including myself, steer away from positive psychology interventions as they can be harmful and can increase or create obsessions further.
Yeah.
And then she sent me an article from Psychology Today that was like really good. I haven't gotten to look over like all of it, but basically like positive psychology can be very detrimental, especially when people who are advising on it have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Sorry, Amy's channel. Sorry.
So I sent that video to my friend who is a therapist, and I said, when you have time, watch it. I would love your thoughts. And she said, they seem like they're doing what all these other mindset coaches are doing, which is basically selling the fact that anyone can fix their mindset, and the fault lies with you not knowing these life skills they're going to teach you, which not everyone needs therapy to fix mindset issues. But if you have depression, anxiety, ADHD, etc., you will not be able to just fix it with more grit and resilience, especially workout, diet programs, tying in mindset, because you know it's going to be like, stop doubting yourself and holding yourself back from the body you want. Just try these mindset tricks to help you stick to working out and the diet. I am so curious what the actual trainings and such are on and who is running them. It'll probably be a big circle of personal development people that do all this stuff together. It's also scammy to me.
Well, and they act like it's new.
It's not.
Like this isn't something new. It's new to have it in the app, but I was always given, especially if I was having a hard time, it's like, oh, well, you need to read this book.
this book will help
Yeah,
you.
you need
Now
more
they're doing-
personal development.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And
Your business wasn't moving
and it's
forward. You need more personal development. You're having trouble working out. You need more personal development. You need to fix your mindset. You are on medication for, anxiety, depression, or whatever. You need to work out more and eat cleaner, and you need more personal development. Like everything. This is so scary.
There's a
Kirsten, yes, executive dysfunction does not fix itself
Yeah.
with positive
No.
mindset. And
So
I would know
there-
because I suffer from it.
There is a it's a certification I'm looking to do next year. It's called Health Mindset Coach Certified, and it is run by someone with a PhD in psychology.
Imagine that.
And we're taught about
real
it's
real
basically
license.
motivational interviewing, and we learn research and stuff, but it's not toxic positivity. It's actually evidence and science based. And we learn tools to use with people we work with.
Yeah.
And we know the scope of practice when we're doing the certification.
Right. I guess
Yeah,
like
I
to be the like whatever the
It's about
other side of
behavior
it.
change.
I like the idea that they're bringing in, I mean, hypothetically, I like the idea of bringing in experts to talk to people in the field. Now,
Yeah.
we don't know what the experts are. They're just saying they're going to bring someone in. The concept is interesting, but it seems like it again, their whole purpose is to increase their financial bottom line at Beachbody.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
In which they said that they have certified psychologists. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
There's no
No.
such thing as a certified
No.
psychologist.
And there's also no such thing as I just lost it. Dang it. How did I lose it?
It'll come back to you. I think my biggest
many
issue
white
with
bugs?
this is these partners are going to be taking these trainings, and then they're going to go into social media and act like they're the experts.
That's where I was. Yes.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to
We're
say.
here.
Again,
when
coaches
I
have no business doing any of this.
And they already do.
no, when I was
Okay, look, Ashley
when I look
Molstead.
at my we all did it, you guys. So
Yeah.
because
Yes.
whatever you had to do your morning post, whatever
Yes.
you were reading in your personal development, you wrote a post around it.
Yep.
And
Yes.
they recommended that. That was our
I
first post in
actually
the
didn't
morning.
because I never did the personal development. I hated the books.
Well, I did.
How
Jen
did
was
you
just-
get to 1-star diamond?
Thank you. She did nothing that we were supposed to do. That's how she got there. Apparently you needed to buck the system and
Yep.
actually be able to get to 1-star diamond. I don't know. Not do the personal development,
I
Did you
drank
do
the
your-
shake and I did triple workouts.
Did you do your tracking, your coach tracker? Oh,
oh
see,
my gosh.
I did
Jen-
that every single day. I even turned
Jen
it
is
into
an
a digital
anomaly.
format.
Oh my gosh.
Well, here's the thing though. They used to bring in all kinds of personal development people. You would have to earn it.
Yep.
You would earn it as a success prize, but it's going to be people like Brendan Burchard and
Josh
Rachel
Coates.
Hollis and Josh Coates and all of these other people who it's just the personal development space. It's all it is.
Yeah.
I got on a call with Eric War. That's one of the ones I won.
Oh,
You did? Ew.
That's expensive.
I
Eric
am
Worre
suck.
is
No,
is-
Going on.
you know what it was? It was a pre-recorded hour-long webinar. It wasn't even live.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
come
amazing.
on, Beachbody.
Wasn't even
Carl.
live. He pre-recorded it.
Oh my god.
That was like in 2017.
Oh
so
my
you got a
god.
YouTube video.
Yeah. It's probably
Yeah.
up on his
Oh my
YouTube.
God.
I'm sure it is. He has like 900 videos on his YouTube channel. He's got a lot.
Well, and is this is this the part you
Carrie,
guys
you're
were
right.
talking about? You were like, wait, Amy is a health coach, like a certified coach, right?
Yeah, you're a
Or
life
we're
coach.
gonna need. I am.
Yeah,
I
just wait
don't
till
do
you
it.
hear what
because-
Petra has to say.
Amy, you missed your calling. You could have been the vice president of personal development.
She is of
Oh my
the
God.
Snark crew. She's the vice president of personal
Right.
development of the Snark crew. Yeah.
Yay.
We're just making
Yeah.
up, we're making up names now.
That is a
So
made up
here's-
title because I
here's the
looked it up.
So the problem that I had with it, because I did when I went through the class, and you have to do like practice clients or whatever, but it gets into areas that you are not equipped to handle.
Yep.
When you're talking to someone about the problems, as a life coach, you are only supposed to work with them from now forward, but you can't do that if you're not like if they don't take care of the back things.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to move forward with them? And you are not equipped to take care of those things.
So what would be smart
That's a therapy.
if life coaching was actually, if people would actually take life coaching seriously, one way to make it work would be you could be with a therapist, you could work with a therapist to help these people with their past problems, right? Or to help people with all of their everything, but then you could help them with that point forward. That would be you know, you could actually, and I honestly wouldn't have an issue with that, right? Like, because look, I got a digital marketing certification that qualifies me to be able to do whatever they say I can do, right? Doesn't mean I can do it, because there's some things I won't do because it bores me. But I mean, that's the equivalent of what you, but I went to a school for that.
Well, it's
An accredited school.
Being a certified personal trainer, I am not a dietitian.
Yeah.
So somebody works with a dietitian and they work with me. Or I'm not a physical therapist, so somebody works with a physical therapist and they work with me.
Yes.
I am a nutrition coach, but that is different from what a registered dietitian can do.
Because you don't provide like meal plans or anything.
No. And so when I did mine, I got life coaching and health coaching, and I did get, I want to say 2 different nutrition certifications for like some specific purpose.
You are so qualified. You are really not
I am. I'm going to start marketing tomorrow.
And let's just partner together.
There you go.
Let's do it. I'm in. Well, because that's what I told my husband. I said, I want to help people. And I feel like there is the potential to do a lot more damage than good if you do something wrong, because they need to work with a mental health professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get caught in the weeds really fast.
Yeah. And maybe that's something that you could actually start, Amy. I mean, here we are talking about your future, but maybe you could talk with like a therapist and see, I don't know, like a practice, and see if there's a therapist that like you, I don't know. It's just ideas. I'll shut up. I will shut up now. I'll go.
No, I've even thought about going back to school. I've thought about going back to school and getting certified. I love helping people.
Yeah.
But you also have to understand where your limitations are.
Yeah.
And the thing that frustrates me is that they don't. And so many of these coaches have turned into life coaches, or business coach, or any of these different things. And it's twisty.
Yep.
And they're doing things that, in my opinion, they're not qualified to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just like, and when we say they're not qualified to do it, it's not a situation where it's like, oh, you haven't been trained in helping people cross the street, so you can't help people cross the street. It's not that. When you're messing around in people's heads, you can really screw stuff up, because it's not just the same as, well, I talk to my friends, they all come to me for advice, I can help people. No. It's vastly and wildly different. And when you mess around in people's heads, you can really screw them up. That's the problem. It's the potential harm to the person. And I'm going to let Amber back on because she's been waiting. Sorry, Amber. Okay. All right.
I didn't see her that she was waiting.
All right. Here we go.
Sorry, I was getting dinner ready.
No, you're good.
Components of Body is our new content focused on personal development and mindset. Petra Kolber, our Vice President of Personal Development and Mindset, is not only a recognized leader in the fitness industry, but when she saw a gap that was undermining people's self-esteem, even people who were in great shape and you'd have thought would have had the highest self-esteem, well, she studied to become a positive psychology performance coach. And she soon after that wrote a best-selling book called The Perfection Detox. The mindset layer on Body will provide a powerful foundation for helping people achieve their goals while feeling great every day of the journey. Truly, the catalyst to achieving a high health esteem. Please welcome Petra Kolber.
The longest distance you or I will ever travel is from our head to our heart. And I could not be more excited and honored than to be on this journey with you. For over 3 decades, I have been blessed to travel the world, teaching and sharing my love of fitness to tens of thousands of incredible human beings. And for too many of those years, I spoke to men and women who could only see what they perceived was wrong with them and were blind to all the power and brilliance that was inside. I knew something had to change. I stepped off the convention circuit and went back to school, and for the past 10 years, I've been integrating the science of positive psychology, which is the study of what it takes to create a life where we can flourish and thrive, with the powerful effects of movement. My purpose in life is to help those I work with celebrate all of themselves, not just the highlight reel. We focus so much of our time on choosing which workout we want to do or the food choices we want to make to fuel our body. But the one powerful and yet often overlooked component to dialing up our commitment to strengthening our health esteem is managing our mindset. In the past, Beachbody did a fantastic job of taking care of 2 of the ingredients, fitness and nutrition. But
No. This is one of the frustrating parts. The speeches they write that don't accurately portray the history of Beachbody and the potential harm. And it's like, I don't. She's so confident in what she's saying. It's like they've done a great job, and now I'm adding this, this to the mix. And it's going to be the trifecta of awesomeness, and we're going to be, unstoppable now. And it's like, I mean, a boulder is unstoppable and it crushes everything in its path as well. So what kind of unstoppable are we going for here, Petra?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
it doesn't matter how well someone is moving or eating, or even if they are rocking their before and after workouts and their photos. If when they look in the mirror, all they see is what they perceive are their imperfections, something is broken. You don't need a rock-hard body to rock your life. However, you do need a strong and resilient mindset, along with unwavering belief that you, just as much as anyone else, are worthy to live a life that excites you. And I could not be more thrilled or surprised that Beachbody was the first company to champion this idea in such a huge way. So much so that they even changed the name, which is no small task.
What? This is a lie?
So let's talk about why you rebrand.
Yes. Let's talk about it.
Because your stock is tanking.
About it. Let's talk about why you rebrand.
Because there's so much negative connotation around your company that you've built.
Or or your person, right? That's why you rebrand.
Yeah, or your person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, how is that? They still have Beachbody in the name. It's Beachbody On Demand Interactive.
Exactly.
Like, you didn't change anything.
No.
It is such an expensive decision. One, they're going to have to fix everything. They're going to have to change their website. They had to change their logo. They're changing all their marketing. But the fact that they're going to have to build so much history on Google to get people to, when they are searching for BODI, it's going to take a while for Google to say, oh, people are not looking to add other words when they're typing BODI. They're looking for Beachbody. It's going to take so long to do that. But
you're going to do that because because of how negative. I mean, think about how negative their whole the Beachbody name for that company has become.
Yep.
You can't
it's their own
search.
fault.
Yeah.
You know what would have been wild? Carl 5 years ago could have said, look, we've gotten off track. We're too focused on before and afters, and we are contributing in a way to eating disorders that we're not okay with. We're stopping. Yep. We're going to pivot, and here's how we're going to do it. We're removing some programs. We're removing all of our they could have done so many things that people would have said, holy crap. We can get behind this.
But instead they double down, and then your people that are the face of your nutrition programs tell you that the reason that you developed a disordered eating or eating disorder from to be mindset or the ultimate portion fix is because you didn't do it correctly.
Yep. Or you didn't have the right mindset when you were
Yeah.
doing it, or you didn't, you didn't. And now they're bringing in their own mindset person to tell us exactly what kind of mindset we're all supposed to have, and it's gonna get twisty fast. And they could have just been transparent,
Mhm.
and they missed the boat in a big way.
And I think that's the problem, though, is he's trying to backpedal so quickly that he's tripping over it because the coaches aren't buying it. The
Well,
coaches
once
aren't
again,
doing what he's
not
saying.
not admitting what he did as a fault and not apologizing for it and then moving forward. That's
Yeah.
it. Like, that's his problem. He's like, oh, let me just act like we didn't do anything like this, and hopefully everybody will forget about it.
So if I have
Jen.
found the positive psychology coaching certification that she has, it's 5 courses that are required to take, and it is a total of $3,200.
Yikes.
Oh.
So you can become the VP. You can become the VP of personal development if you take it.
Yeah, $3,200 is all that's standing between you and the vice president of some
Of personal development.
Yeah. Is
Mine
that even a
costs more
job
than that,
title?
so maybe
A
mine costs
10-week
more than that.
course, a
I
6-week
think I'm gonna go
course,
for
5
president.
weeks, 5 weeks, 3 months mentorship.
Oh my gosh.
What?
If this is
Yeah,
the one that,
no.
the
yeah.
heck? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And the guy that she initially got it from is a Harvard professor.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay.
And now he runs the now he has a certificate in happiness studies. That's a program he has. You can get
Interesting.
certified in happiness studies.
Oh boy. That's expensive. Like, couldn't you
Happiness
just go
studies?
to...
Yeah, he wrote a book called Happier, Learn the Secrets to Daily Joy.
I bet you his parents are proud.
Yeah.
All of that Harvard
I bet they are.
money.
Daily Joy and Lasting Fulfillment. It's a New York Times bestseller.
Interesting.
It is currently on sale for $19 on Amazon.
Interesting.
Any book is a New York Times bestseller. How do you become a New York Times bestseller?
You have to sell a certain amount in pre-sales. and-
Pre-sales.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Learn
Which is
something
why-
new every day.
Yep.
Always be learning. ABL.
Love it.
Welcome to Mindset and Health Esteem on Body. Inside Mindset, you'll find the tools and strategies to help you look in the mirror and see all of the good of who you are. Resources to show you how to appreciate and value and celebrate your worth, along with lessons on building resilience, grit, and gratitude. They'll enable you to ride the ups and downs of life, and that includes your fitness journey. When we connect our fitness and nutrition goals to what excites and energizes us in our life, our internal motivation is amplified. And on the days when we may miss a Monday or don't make the best food choices, instead of feeling like we failed, we recognize that we are human. We lean on the mindset skills and strategies we are learning here at Body and simply start again the next day and continue our health esteem journey with enthusiasm and without self-judgment. With Mindset on Body, we will invite you to drop the mirror of comparison and instead use the lens of self-appreciation and self-acceptance, which will give you the incredible freedom to celebrate who you are today while still being excited and energized for the person you have yet to become. Our Mindset content will launch fully during our first Up Week here on Body. Beginning on March 27th, you'll receive a monthly themed masterclass. These sessions will be led by noteworthy authors, speakers, and personal development experts. Our Mindset Masterclasses are divided into short sessions and all designed to easily fit.
She said authors, speakers, and personal development experts. So not necessarily anyone in the academic space who...
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No,
My
There-
hope
it's
was
probably
lost.
just her connections that she's had, the last 20 years.
But the concern that I have though is she's saying, you're seeing your worth and you're doing all of those things. One of the reasons that people may not feel that worth is because of things that have happened, right? So without having someone to work those things through with, this is such a problem.
Yeah. It I don't know. It just seems like there's a potential for lots of bad stuff to happen with all this. So
Well,
let's see.
you're going to have coaches who say that they don't need therapy anymore because of mindset, the mindset platform that they now have available to them through their body interactive option. That if you too join me as a partner, you will have access to it as well.
Or they're going to try to be the expert. They're going to take what they've learned and say, this is what I learned, and you can do it just like, and again, our public-facing top pyramid performer, Ashley Molstad, does with her podcast.
And she's not just done it with her podcast. She's done it for years.
Yep.
Years.
Oh man, this is going south fast.
Yeah.
Into your busy schedule. You can watch the videos one at a time or all together, whichever works for you and your life. We also know that mindset is just like a muscle. You use it or you lose it. So each Monday, a new quick shift video will drop. Now, these short and informative videos are led by our guest experts and will kick off your week with an inspirational idea or an easy to implement action step that reinforces the month's mindset masterclass. We also know that sometimes as we move into our weekend, we can lose all the hard-earned momentum of the previous week. And so each Friday, a new Think Space video will be released. This is the time we answer some questions from our Facebook Mindset community group around the monthly topic and invite you to take a moment of pause to celebrate all of your recent wins as well as keeping your hard-earned momentum going into the weekend. Speaking of our Facebook group, we launched our Mindset online community at the beginning of the year. We already have over 11,000 incredible members who are talking about the power of possibility and positivity and how it is impacting their health esteem journey. To keep the connection and positive energy moving forward, every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time, I go live inside the group to answer questions, talk about what is on the mind and the hearts of our...
Anyone has a in on this group? Is this public that she goes live in, or is it a private group?
I think it's a private group.
It's
on
a private
Facebook.
group.
Well, if anyone has an in for us, or if you're in there and you would like me to show you how to download the video, we would love to see this if you're willing. So
incredible members. And when our full mindset content launches on March 27th, we'll be hosting a space for us not only to learn about mindset, but also to live the lessons out loud.
Oh, Heather's
you
in
learn
there?
it to teach it,
Okay, I'll
but
join.
you live it to preach it, especially for your children. And when it comes to our mindset, one of the things we all want to feel is happy and content in our skin and our life. And happiness can sometimes feel elusive. That's why our first masterclass launching in March is Happiness Habits. We have more power than we realize to reduce the negative and amplify the positive in our mind and our lives. And this masterclass gives you the resilience and strategies to understand just how much.
Heather, can you
drop the group name in the chat, please?
I don't think you're a mod, so you probably can't link it, but we can probably find it and link it if you can tell us the name.
We just need the name.
Yep.
We can influence our self-directed happiness, along with steps you can use immediately to help you create a life where you can flourish and thrive. In Happiness Habits, you'll discover what is happiness really and how can we expand it.
Yeah.
While you're
she's.
Which, you
it's
know what,
funny.
I
It's a
actually don't
champagne
mind that.
gala. Yeah, I don't either, but it's a champagne gala, and she's dressed like she's at a backyard barbecue with barefoot.
I mean, and Carl was wearing sneakers.
Yeah,
it's the new thing, though. Wearing sneakers with like your dress up stuff, I guess that's the new thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I do that with my kids because I don't want to buy them dress shoes because they grow out of them in 2 months.
Gotcha.
Amen to that.
Oh yeah, and me, I know I'm not trying to. I was shocked. I just was shocked. I didn't. It just is different. I didn't. You know. We
get
I
it.
was just shocked.
Lucy.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, we thought they were like, we're gonna dress up fancy for this.
It's a gala.
That's
supposed to be celebrated.
A gala.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So here's my question though. Like with this, if you look at cult mind control, they're trying to control every aspect of your mindset. So you are going to get everything that you need from body. They are shutting off outside voices. Like this, to me, it's scary. Like they're getting like deeper.
I didn't know that, Kelsey. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I don't like this. It gives cultish vibes. to me.
Yeah.
I'll press play.
brain can be your best friend and also your worst enemy, how a strong mindset can strengthen your self-esteem, and 5 key habits that you can use daily to stay committed and consistent to your goal of bringing more joy and positivity into your life and even into the lives of others.
Raise hand.
Positive
My hand
emotions
is
are
hand raised.
contagious.
Okay.
And this is an incredible.
Yes.
I've already been in the group. I've only been in here for a few seconds.
Okay.
Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
I've only been in here a few seconds.
Okay,
Somebody
me
wrote-
too. I just found one.
Yeah, somebody wrote, I'm feeling very low tonight. I'm trying to deal with some old demons and struggling. My husband tells me to just let them go. It's in the past. But these demons have never been put to bed as it were. I have emailed the person I can get the answers from, but whether they choose to answer is another matter. I know I'm being cryptic and I'm sorry for that. Just feeling very low right now.
Oh.
So Petra
Should tell her
responded,
to go to therapy.
I spoke a bit about forgiveness in our last Friday live.
Shut
It was
up.
a quote that helped me. Forgiveness is not letting people off the hook for doing or saying unforgivable or hurtful things. Rather, it is about unhooking yourself from the negative actions of the past so they do not impact your powerful and positive future. Maybe this will help.
No.
Ma'am?
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 Baby
Ma'am?
shark voice, baby voice.
Ma'am? No. That's a no. 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 I do not receive that.
And I just literally just came on here. Amy, was that what you found?
Yeah, that was the exact same one that I found, because in the comment section, you've got so many coaches giving advice.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, it have some integrity and say, this sounds something you need to work through with a licensed professional who
But then
can...
their money doesn't go to Beachbody, it goes to the licensed professional.
I mean, this one person said, honey, do for you and move the hell on.
Wow.
I've been cheated on, blah, 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 blah. Like, are you kidding me? Somebody
Yeah.
doesn't come to you.
Yes. Chelsea said, past demons immediately go to
therapy.
therapy. Yes.
If I
Man,
say
they're
that,
not
and not better help.
screening. They're not screening anybody for this group, are they?
No, you just go in.
Well, no.
You just
So
agree to the rules and you're in.
And here's
Yeah.
this one though that's like, I posted about knee pain. It's been about a month. I was at emergency this morning. It turns out I have degenerative arthritis in my right knee. Doc told me what I already knew. Nutrition and movement. Pain's wearing me down and I'm not 100%. Prayer, support, and encouragement welcome. Sending you healing thoughts one day at a time, and lean into the mindset content when it launches March 27th. It will help.
Oh my God.
What?
That's from an admin.
Oh my
You are the
Sorry, we're
best
not
kid
helping you
ever.
till March 27th when the content comes out.
I cannot believe this is happening right now.
This is a heartbreaking group. But
Emma,
guess what, you guys?
I have a mic. I just don't know how to work it.
Emma, I have a mic. It's
I can
broken,
act like
and I'm
it.
in a recliner.
Yeah,
Emma,
Jen's in Autumn Calabrese's house, and
Yeah,
I'm in Carl's
I'm
office.
in Miami.
Yep.
Okay. But here, the one thing I do want to point out, though, you guys, all of us would have joined this group, and we would have found it motivating, and we probably would have been answering the questions too. And
Every single one of us.
Absolutely, because we would feel like we knew. Oh, knee pain. Oh, let me tell you, I get you. And here's what I did. That's where it gets so twisty, is because
I've been
we can tell you
sharing
where we would do it.
my ankle stuff, right? And people have been messaging me, oh, I have this or this. I'm like, I hope you can go find a good physical therapist. I hope you can find a good doctor who listens to you. Like, just take care of yourself, rest.
Yeah.
You know, sleep as much as you can. That's my advice to people who are dealing with injuries, because that's what it needs. Eat food,
Yeah,
drink water.
Just like what Amy.
And it's not now. I'll talk to you if you find my group. No. Send me a message. We'll chat.
Emma, I have one now. It does. Can you see, can you hear?
It's cute.
Ding ding ding.
Oh,
It's the most expensive prop I've ever had in my life. I just don't know how to hook it up.
oh my gosh.
Incredibly exciting time here at Body, and I could not be more thrilled and grateful to be here with you as we move through this life together. You are all here for a reason, and I champion you to share and spread this new message of health esteem with your friends and your family, especially with those who in the past may have felt like they failed at fitness. But in reality, the old model of fitness failed them. Now is the time to make up your mind, to change your mind, and help change the minds of those people around you. You are, that is enough, and now is the time to believe it. And our mindset content will give you all the tools that you need to get there.
Awesome. Thank you, Petra.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. All right. Many of you might have seen our
really
next
long
guest.
infomercial.
I know.
Yeah.
This is wild. This is wild. And it's like, I'm just surprised. It just misses the mark for me. It's like, why don't you talk about what Beachbody has done, or why don't you talk about the number of programs that you've developed and how many like the actual like trackable things that Beachbody has done, not saying look at how enticing this currently is and don't you want to buy into it yesterday. It's just
Like I said on Sunday, Carl went back to his infomercial roots.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I completely missed the Petra part.
That's when you took your shower and some edibles.
Yes, and I came back really nice because before, when I was in the chat, I'm trying to work on responding out of anger. So what I'm trying, and I'm not saying you need to be on alcohol or edibles in order for that not to happen. I'm just saying that I am learning that I need to take a deep breath or step away before I speak, because sometimes my mouth gets me in trouble.
You stepped away and Amber raged.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the
And
dynamic
I was
trio.
like middle ground.
And then I came back and I was like, ooh, this is what I'm trying to say. I was being really nice and people were like, you're being a hater. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really being nice.
Love it. Okay.
Darren
Was Autumn
O'Lean
next?
on the wildly
Darren.
popular Netflix docuseries Down to Earth that he co-hosts with Zac Efron. He also just completed his latest book called Fatal Conveniences, which identifies the toxicity of products we use all the time and the unhealthy things we do that unknowingly could be hurting our own health and the health of the planet.
Fatal Conveniences?
Yes.
That's the title?
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
If you see anyone saying that a food is toxic, or
Flav
something
City.
we're doing is toxic,
Yeah.
ask them how much is in it. The dose
Oh,
matters.
that's a great comeback.
But then there's people out there that are saying like sunflower oil is bad for you, and like
Food
there's just some
science babe.
yeah.
Follow her.
No, yeah.
Oh, I
Flav City
loathe
scares
her.
the crap
No,
out of
not
everybody.
Food, no, not food
Oh,
babe.
Food babe.
Science
Food
babe.
science babe. Yeah.
Her name is Erin.
Well, and I think it's funny. Let's be real. It wasn't that they were watching for Darren O'Lean. They were watching for Zac Efron. So
yeah,
this only
absolutely.
is popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
No
everybody's
one
like,
cares
who's
about
this dude?
Nobody knew who
Who is
he
this
was.
guy?
Exactly.
No, yeah.
He's only famous in Beachbody circles.
Yep.
Well, Darren has been part of the Body family since 2006 when my wife Isabel Brousseau-Daikeler enlisted Darren to help co-formulate a revolutionary new concept in nutrition. We call it Shakeology, a potent daily dose of superfood nutrition that can help our bodies defend against the stressors of the modern world and which has helped us improve the nutrition for millions of people. He is a nutritional scientist, a wellness expert, and the original superfood hunter. Please welcome Darren O'Lean. Darren?
People got mad at me
Wow,
in the
this
comments
is wild.
because I said superfood is a marketing term.
It
I
is.
think Amber, you did too. It is a marketing term.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll be exciting because I gotta say, I've spent a lifetime superfood hunting, like you said.
Superfood
but now we've
hunting,
tapped into
superfood.
the real super
Take a drink of your drink every time he says superfood.
power, and that is ourselves and our minds. That is really exciting because it's easy to put everything as a body and workouts and nutrition. And now, man, we change our mind, we change everything. Because
What?
I look at life
gross.
and this world very interestingly, and I've kind of unpacked it, and it's largely lives in habits. And we're either unconscious of them or conscious of them. And it's either creating health or it's creating a type of destruction. I've, just 2 years of
he's
research.
sped up. Sorry, he's on 1.25 speed. So if you're wondering
Okay.
why he's talking fast, that's why.
He has a bachelor's from the University of St. Thomas in corporate fitness, physiology, and nutrition. He has a master's in psychology. What makes him a nutrition scientist?
Good question.
Does anyone else find it odd that Carl never brings his wife to these things now? Like, she used to be very prominent in their videos.
Yeah,
All
she
of their
wasn't at
videos.
Summit either because she was sick.
She didn't, and she supposedly helped formulate First Thing, Last Thing.
Yeah.
I thought they
it's
got
odd.
divorced. I thought
And
they had got
he has a
divorced.
certification in rehabilitation, herbs, and massage therapy.
Just a
That is his
certification?
education. Yeah. But that's massage therapy. He got that back in 94, 95 after he graduated from
2005,
college.
2000.
But there's nothing on here that is nutrition scientist. Brittany Morgan is a nutrition scientist.
Brittany would lose it on this guy.
Yeah. So just throwing it out there when they give these people these titles, look up the education.
Well, because Isabella is like an
Because
exercise.
education matters.
Isabel's like exercise kinesiology or something like.
Yeah, she has no background in nutrition.
Last thing, like it.
It should matter to someone that someone is saying, "Hey, I'm this," and none of their credentials back that up. And it would be like someone saying, "Hey, I'm a doctor," and they're not. There was just a recent article about someone who was pretending to be a medical doctor and found out he was not, and he was tricking a bunch of people. And so it's just it's not that it's not as devastating, because if you are pretending to be a medical doctor, you can really mess stuff up. But he's saying that he's some kind of nutrition expert, and he doesn't have the credentials to back that up.
And that can also really mess up some people too. Like,
yep,
Mm.
yep, absolutely.
These fatal conveniences and looking at personal care products that have chemicals and all of these things that just go on and on and on. But if we don't get to the goal of our building ourselves from within, it's kind of like it's the person in the mirror always. And no matter what you change, the change has to come from within. So like, it's a perfect marriage, because when Isabel and I put this thing together, we asked ourselves some very important questions. What
were those questions? Is this going to taste good? Because it's not.
There is so much privilege in everything he just said.
Oh my gosh.
And ableism. So much.
Bam, the lawyer cat is asking where his master's is from.
It is from University of Santa Monica.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
University of Santa Monica has been pioneering experiential education and spiritual psychology, supporting students in awakening and living their lives.
Oh.
What?
So I don't even think it's spiritual psychology is what his master's is in.
Oh.
Interesting.
Huh. Okay.
I'm going to send you guys this link to the school so you can read through it. This is, wow, I should have, yeah. So it's not actual psychology.
do people require? Maybe even if they didn't even know. We made extraordinary nutrition so that people can have an extraordinary life. And the keys of that is we did a bunch of the homework for them. Like you said, I've traveled around the world.
By definition.
We have quality control standards that still, when I think about it, and 1,500 tests going into each batch, It backs up all the hard work it takes to get those nutrients to you so that you can consume them so your body has a chance, man. And so we created all of these pillars that Shakeology lives in. Digestive health, prebiotics and probiotics. And like Carl said, this was in 2006. I was flinging stuff into that formula. And
Yep.
Okay, then why did you need to do the gut protocol?
Yep. I asked that in the IG live too, and I got hate for that. You're a hater.
No, you're saying that Shakeology builds all of these pillars, yet they are continually coming out with new things to make up in any gaps that you may have. First thing, last thing, gut protocol, all the Shakeology boosts. Like, I don't like this.
Yeah, an additional problem is we're saying that your words matter and what you're claiming on a product, we're supposed to take it at face value. We're supposed to believe it, and then all the products that come out after this, the epitome of products has already been dropped. You're saying Shakeology is the end all be all of everything, that we have it, no one else does, and it's the best thing that you possibly can take, and it hits all these things. And it's like, oh no, well, I mean, not all the things. We have another expensive product that you need to buy too, because Shakeology doesn't really cover that one. Oh, and we have this one too. And it's like, so what is the truth? We're confused.
Well, and it's why at the end of the day, you can't afford to continue being a coach because you're buying all of these things that they tell you you need to be a product of the product for, and you're losing money.
So Cheryl asked if this University of Santa Monica is accredited. The University of Santa Monica is a private, unaccredited graduate school in Santa Monica, California, offering Masters of Arts in Spiritual Psychology.
Of course. Interesting.
we also go, wow, people are stressed in this modern day world. So we literally gathered the greatest adaptogenic herbs on the planet. What do? Wow, they help you deal with stress. And it's mounting, right? It's mounted in the last few years. We need more nutrient density because if your body is thriving, you're thriving, and vice versa. We know that when you're born, the brain and the body are connected.
Well, what about
chronic
all the people
illness?
What about chronic illness? Are they not like what about people who are born not able-bodied and they live very full lives? Like I don't know what I'm trying to say exactly, but it seems like they definitely have one perspective about who can be healthy and who is not healthy. And it's
Yep.
And they're still connected. So you can't separate those two. And we've made it so easy that Shakeology is delicious and you can include it in any kind of gourmet recipe.
Has he tried it?
And that, to me, is like working the mind, filling the body with the greatest foods ever. We've done that work for you. We've gathered all of that for you. And so now, with this other aspect that Beachbody's moving into, it just gets me so stoked. Because if we don't step in to ourselves, then we're just kind of flailing around.
Step into ourselves. We're already in ourselves. What are you talking about?
Well, and I wonder how he feels with the fact that, I mean, when we were all in Beachbody, it was a very well known that you were not supposed to cook with Shakeology because it takes away the nutrients. Yeah. And now a ton of the recipes that Beachbody is putting out, I'll tell you to cook it. And so it's like, how if he truly is this nutrition expert, can he stand by his word? They're just sellouts, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yep.
In my opinion, I agree with you.
In my opinion, in my experience, allegedly.
And we're not really sure where we're going. So excited, get your nutrient-dense superfoods in, get them all dialed in, get your health and your mind squared up, and then go kick some you-know-what. Thanks, everyone.
Somebody, maybe. Thanks.
Wait, can you put that comment from Melissa on the screen, please?
This one?
Can you put that? Yeah. What the hell?
Are you kidding me?
Whipped up a smoothie on the side of the road.
What?
He was actually able to get it into Shakeology, or he was able to get Shakeology into Australia, because it's hard to get stuff like that through customs. and
Melissa's
shit.
comment says, y'all, on the Netflix show with Zac Efron, he pulled a bag of Shakeology out of the trunk of a car in the middle of Australia and whipped up a smoothie on the side of the road. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yep. I'm surprised that not more Beachbody coaches didn't take a screen grab of that scene and just share it all over social media. I'm surprised that none of them did that.
I don't think any of them watched it. But
yeah,
it's supposedly this amazing Netflix show. But Melissa, congratulations. You're the only person I've ever heard of that has watched it.
You know, I know many of the people watching are currently participating in the production of the April Superblock. But for everybody else, let me tell you what a Superblock is. It's some of our most popular programs from our catalog remade into the Body Block format with a podcast and set to incredible playlists of popular music. And we're
to popular music. Oh, you shelled out for that royalty, buddy. Cheryl, I love
everyone,
the breathing technique.
this is your trigger warning that you are about to be
gaslit by Autumn.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a breathing technique so I'm gonna drink. And then I'm gonna do a breathing technique.
Yeah, so if y'all need to hop out of the live stream, make sure to take care of your mental health, because this can be twisty if you struggle with body image stuff or your relationship with food. Even though that we're trying to debunk all of this effery that Carl and the team is doing, it doesn't really protect you from like the influence of hearing that and being around it. So if it's too much for you, hop out. It's okay. I will take a pity like, and I think the other Snark crew, will as well, but definitely take care of yourself and don't watch more than you can handle, if that makes sense.
So I've still been going through this University of Santa Monica website trying to find how much it costs. No pricing. But they do have a 3-day online workshop coming in May if anybody wants to do it with me. Loyalty to your soul. The heart of spiritual psychology.
What?
You can get early bird for $1,100.
What?
You can get what?
A 3-day workshop for $1,100.
Yeah, hard pass.
Loyalty to your soul.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Chelsea, it's wild. I will be looking at this stuff late tonight when I can't sleep.
Oh my God. 3 days for $1,100?
That's early bird. It goes up to $1,250 if you don't do the early bird.
What in the Rachel Hollis course
Again,
are we doing
I don't
here?
charge enough.
You don't. You for
No,
sure do not.
You really don't.
$25 a month.
Oh my God.
kicking April off with a blockbuster. Let's take a look at the 21-Day Fix Super Block.
You love the original 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix real time. Wait till you see how good it feels when we turn it into a super block. Let's go, y'all. Get that energy up. Now, this super block is the perfect balance of resistance training, cardio, and core with a bunch of new moves. You know, if at any point you need to modify, Kat has got you. She will be showing you the modifications. We are going to dial it in for 3 weeks, 5 days a week, all just 30 minutes a day. This super block is about you, for you. I'm gonna do my best not to dance and sing the whole workout. I'm gonna try to motivate you. Are you ready for this, Layla? Yes. Oh my God, let's warm it up. And the beauty of super blocks, week 4 is up to you. You can finish the last 2 workouts, or you take the week off and you just get your body ready for the next block. The beautiful part is you get to recover and celebrate your wins on your terms. That's what Health Steam is all about. You're gonna grow in confidence and ability. We're gonna push harder and get stronger day by day. Now, the combination of fitness and nutrition is the key. So my Portion Fix eating plan maps everything out for you. How do you want to feel, and how do you
Not
want to
like
look
that.
at the end of these 21 days? This is all
How do you want to feel
about
and look?
commitment. All you need to get started are some light, some medium, and some heavy dumbbells, plus your body membership, and the mindset to go all in with me. You're working to get a little better.
Yeah,
and a
Chelsea,
little
I saw that.
every single day. We're gonna make it happen together when you join me on Body starting Monday, April 3rd, or anytime after that for my 21-Day Fix Super Block. I will see you on day 1.
It was in.
I don't even know what to say.
Okay.
Although Tony Horton never made the modifier feel like a lesser person whenever in P90X, and not trying to continually do a throwback of like what Beachbody is missing out on, but it's I don't know. It makes me feel bad for Kat to see Autumn
Even
talk.
in Insanity Max 30, Danielle Natoni was the modifier. She's incredibly fit.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know why they can't do that in the other programs, or show someone who's in a larger body kicking it because they can do it.
Lacey could be that
How
person.
about
They
we
wanted to
stop
stick
making
her in the
Kat
box.
modifier? How about they stop making Kat the modifier and let her actually do the workouts?
Because she could
and use somebody else. Why couldn't Donald be the modifier? Right?
Well,
like
again,
why?
he should, because his form sucks. I've seen his videos. Donald. But in Sure Thing, Lacey was in it. She was the modifier.
Yeah. She was also the modifier in MBF.
And why?
So let's
in a larger body.
I don't know, but she was the modifier in MBF because
Is it because she's curvy? Is it because she's the curvy girl? And curvy girls can't not be modifiers and can't kick ass in their workouts? Because I beg to differ.
They're super blocks. And I said this on Sunday. There is no reason to take a rest week after 3 weeks of working out unless you are going to failure every single day.
Yep.
No reason.
What was the last time you were
None.
outside?
And if we think about this, wasn't 21 day fix was 3 weeks? That was a super block. And we were always told, hey, take a week off afterwards before you start the next program. So again, this is nothing new.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Yep.
And again, I go back to, so this month, the super block is for beginners only. And the problem for me, my goal was to get strong. My goal was to build muscle. And you're going from these different programs because you feel like you have to do the newest one. So you're doing all of these programs that are not going to get you what you want. Because then, oh crap, now all of a sudden I've been lifting heavy and now I need to do for beginners only. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. They're doing their coaches such a disservice.
Yeah.
Because they're all going to do the super blocks because they all get them because they're on Shakeology auto ship.
And you have to, because you need to be a product of the product. That is the number one behavior.
It's going to be super block every 3 weeks.
Absolutely it is. And I'll just tell you guys, I'm not going to speak for the rest of you. I would be doing that super block and an additional workout to actually get my own workout in.
Oh, I like hearing that, Pale Horse. That's awesome. I like that. So the official line about Lacey and Sure Thing was that Megan needed to make sure the modifier knew what she was doing, so needed a professional like Lacey. Yeah,
but they could have.
Yeah, but all of their people should know what they're doing and have better form and because you're watching them. You have nobody watching you. You're watching normal people doing these.
Everybody should be able to do the workout.
Absolutely.
With proper form.
We lost CC.
It's true.
So
let's dish. What else can we talk about?
Well, I forgot my dog outside when I went to take my 2 dogs outside after I ate, and I got lectured by my son, my 11-year-old, that I need to make sure that I counted how many dogs I had before I walked in, because it's not an uncommon thing. I always forget the little one. He literally takes his sweet time outside and just like does whatever he wants. I walk in the door, the big one just runs right in. This one.
Oh, tell us how much is the 10-month program? How much is it?
So here, while we're waiting for that, I can tell you how my 17-year-old completely and totally roasted me today. I
I had purchased one of the Garfields with the suction cups for Jace's car, but Jace has it in my car. And Jace was like, oh, one of the cups fell off. And I said, oh, it's because we need to move it to your card. And what Jace then told me was, wow, Mom, it's just because you're old. And then I just kind of stared at Jace, and Jace said, wow, you just went through all 5 stages of grief in a amount of 1 minute. You arrived at acceptance really fast, Mom. That's impressive.
Wow.
$11,000 for a 10-month program.
At Santa Monica?
University of Santa Monica. $11,000.
For a non-degree.
For a non-degree.
So he's basically a health coach too. Am I getting that right? Like,
yeah,
coach.
Yep.
You could be doing his job, Amy. You missed the boat.
I need to read some more personal development and feel so much better about myself, and then I too can work for Beachbody.
Oh my goodness.
I will literally never read personal development again. As I sit here with my stack of books that my microphone is propped up on that are all smut.
Which could be personal development in an entirely different way, Amber.
Yeah,
I mean,
it could be.
I mean, it's great for the sex life. So,
DC, what's wrong?
DC, what's up?
Are you okay?
What's
wrong?
wrong?
I'm good. I'm getting a colonoscopy tomorrow, and I just had to drink this stuff.
Oh,
so
I am so sorry.
Oh.
I'm good. I was just like grossed out. Y'all know how my gag reflex is, so
yeah.
Yep.
So DC, while you were gone,
worse, that or jelly beans?
We found out the University of Santa Monica 10-month program is $11,000.
What?
For his non-degree.
Chelsea's been going down the rabbit hole.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
You guys are going down some good rabbit holes. I've only went down the rabbit holes of Justin Bieber, Haley, and Selena drama for the past 2 weeks. I can't.
How about the
whole
Vanderpump Rules drama? Where's Emma?
No, but
Me and Emma's
whole
been filling
TikTok
me in because I have no idea what's going on.
My whole TikTok is Justin Bieber, Selena, and freaking Haley Bieber. I've messed up my whole algorithm.
I've just been Pedro and sending it to Amber.
Yeah. Pedro, which, hey, it's new episode of The Mandalorian Day, which is why I have my baby Grogu shirt on today.
Love it.
I
Love it
go,
so
I have
much.
a baby Grogu.
Isn't it sad that I have no idea what that is?
The Star Wars, The Mandalorian.
Do you like Star Wars at all, Cheryl?
Star Wars, Cheryl. Star Wars.
Do you like 4, 5, and 6?
I don't dislike any of it.
You need to watch. Get Disney Plus and watch Mandalorian.
No, Boba Fett is awesome too. if you like
Yeah,
the
Boba Fett,
original 4, 5, and
Boba
6,
Fett is awesome too.
Boba Fett feels so much like the old school Star Wars stuff.
Sweet.
Y'all,
Cheryl,
please
I'm
don't
on your
cancel
side.
me. I'm sorry.
I'm on your
Thank
side,
you,
Cheryl.
Amy.
You two are canceled. That's it.
Literally, I swear to you, you guys, like, there's no joke. True crime document. That's why I'm telling you, like, my tinfoil hat gets put on really easily because I'm like, oh, no.
No, Cheryl sent me a TikTok of some stuff, and I'm like, Cheryl, stop it. Don't even like this stuff, because then your For You page, this is all it's going to be. And then you're just never going to be able to get out of the rabbit hole.
No, and then when Amber watches it, she's never going to be able to get out of it from the algorithm's going to suck her
Exactly.
in.
I'm like, Cheryl, what side of TikTok do you have me on? Stop
Conspiracy talk.
What was the last one? It was about like aliens or something, Cheryl?
Yeah, but it's not the conspiracy talk of, like, you know, the anti-vaxxers type stuff. It's like like UFOs and stuff. Like,
yeah.
Never mind. Y'all are totally.
No,
All right.
against
I
me.
think we're in a good mindset to watch Autumn now.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're in a nice, happy
Okay.
mindset.
2014, that's when we launched this program called 21 Day Fix. It was an accessible 21-day program that came with a set of containers and a simple eating program that we now call Portion Fix. Well, 9 years later, it is still one of our most popular programs. And our next guest is the fitness and nutrition expert who created that program, as well as 14
She's
others.
not a
Adrian
fitness
Session,
and
Nine-
nutrition expert.
No,
it's
she's
one
not.
of your most.
She's not even certified.
Why would you not have your super trainers have to be certified? It's such an easy way to dispel like critique. If you could say like everyone's certified, everyone's up to date on their like if you have to do continuing education stuff, everyone, you know, whatever level. I don't know if there's levels of certification.
She works with the corporate trainer.
No, okay,
you know,
to
it's
create.
Okay.
to create it. She's just the face.
This is about to be mean, so live chat, block your ears. She's like the type of person who works with doctors and then feels like they have some type of credential when they don't. It's that, and I know that it's that type of person that's like, and they allude and let people think that they are more qualified than they are, and they're not. And she said it the other day. She was doing a story maybe a few weeks ago where she's like, I do all this reading in my spare time and reading all these like, you know, studies and stuff. And I'm like, that means jack squat because
She's smarter than the people that go to college because she reads so much.
She does more research. She does more research than the people that go to school.
And she has no idea how to read research. And by the way, Portion Fix is a ripoff from My Plate, which was implemented by the FDA in 2011.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just frustrating. So everyone prepare to be frustrated.
Week Control Freak and the 4-Week Gut Protocol. We're super excited that for April, she has reimagined 21-Day Fix into a super block, and we've already seen that it is perfectly aligned to the promise of health esteem. Please welcome to the Body Champagne Gala, super trainer Autumn Calabrese. Autumn?
Thank you. You guys, I was gonna say after 10 years, I still get nervous coming out here, but then I was like, Autumn, check yourself and what you're saying, mindset. I'm actually really excited to be here with you guys and celebrating the launch of Body. 10 years ago, I walked into the Beachbody headquarters. You guys, so nervous, right? Butterflies in my stomach, like throat tight, sweating, just beyond nervous. But it wasn't because I wasn't prepared.
Because you didn't have
It was
certification.
because I was so prepared, right? I
No,
was
back
so ready
then
to
she actually did.
She did?
Yes.
When did she let it lapse? Does it say that?
She was just over prepared. She was over prepared for that.
Yeah,
meeting.
she was over prepared for the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Take the next big step to be able to help more people than I ever had before. And I wanted that so bad. So I take the elevator, I go up to the 3rd floor, I'm sitting in the lobby, I'm staring at this conference room that back then felt like it was the biggest room ever known to man. It really wasn't that big. But I'm sitting there and I'm trying to stay calm, I'm trying to breathe, and I start to look around and I notice on the walls, there's like motivational sayings and quotes. And then I look up, and when I look up, there's a circle, like a ring above my head. And I see our mission statement: help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. And I was like, yes, so beautifully, simply stated. That is it. That's what I want to do. That is my mission. That has always been my mission. It's to help you incorporate exercise and healthy nutrition into your everyday life.
Well, I guess that is true because she just wants them to do it so that they will lose weight. That's what she continues to say in most of her messaging.
But the thing is, and incorporate it into your daily life, then why are your best friends starting over all the time? Like, you can't incorporate it into a normal life.
Yeah,
You just,
literally
like,
every week falling off the wagon and getting back on track on Monday.
Yep.
Or they're so strict, they're only eating turkey sausage and broccoli for breakfast.
And they're overtraining.
And smoothie bowls
And again, it's even if you're like you have your close friends, you've done these programs that you're obviously the picture of your own health and your own mind. That's okay. You see your friend struggling. Do you feel good because you're the one that isn't struggling, or are you just not self-aware to say, hey, why is this not working for my close friends? And do you give a flippity flop about them and say something could be wrong? Or do you think I am my own standard and people are not living up to my standard?
Yeah, she thinks they're not following it correctly. She did.
Yeah, you're not doing it.
If you watch Autumn's stories and
she
you watch
throws
Kat's
Kat under the
stories,
bus.
She throws Kat under the bus nonchalantly every single week. You're
It's
telling
so
me
mean.
that this woman sits in her house and is like, oh, what can I say to that? I mean, she literally I'm sure she watches Kat stories and she sees how much Kat struggles. And then, of course, she came out a couple weeks ago and said that she's not going to like when she was talking about after she did that whole entire reel about, stop eating crap if you want six-pack abs, she wouldn't demonize or downgrade alcohol, but she was going hard for like junk food and soda. And the reason she wouldn't do that,
say alcohol is bad. She said it. Those are her words.
no,
Have it on video.
but she's also wrote a post. But see, she says that, but she has a post that she put up about how alcohol is bad for you. And that was right before she went on her little vacation thing with Christina Delgado in Florida at Disneyland.
And they were drinking.
This is the thing. And they were drinking. And so every single week, she knows it's not sustainable. She knows it. She sees it with her friends, but she throws them under the bus for it. And the people that are perfect at it, Autumn never says anything bad about them.
Yeah.
Or you'll see who's around her the most.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just say that much.
If you're watching this and you're like, well, she has standards or whatever, I would pose the question that she does not think very highly of her close friends who she disses in public, and that is unhealthy. You can say, oh, well, they're just joking, they're being sarcastic, it's a back and forth. It doesn't seem like a back and forth. It seems like from Autumn to Kat, and Kat takes it, and Kat, tries to do her best to follow the rules.
I can only imagine how she feels. I literally, people probably think I go hard. I feel so bad for Kat. Like, I feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
I was Kat.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
Same.
all of us were. I mean, and she
Yeah.
probably feels like she has to keep up because Autumn is her best friend, and all of her friends in that group, they're all smaller than her,
Yeah.
So, and she's the oldest out of all of them as well. So,
Yep.
it's just I think Kat is a good person. I think she's a kind person. She's a good person. I think her husband is hilarious.
Yeah.
I just think that she's just so wrapped up in not only just like the celebrity part of it because she's best friends with Autumn Calabrese and it gets her closer to other celebrities, it's
within Beachbody.
the allure is very enticing.
Absolutely. It reminds me of like Mean Girls. Like you're the one that has to change, and so but you try to make yourself fit in. And I mean, I would say that most people have done that in one scenario or another at some point in their life.
When I was in Beachbody.
Beachbody for me too. I can. So when I went to the Diamond Retreat that I went to, I was in the largest body there, and it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It is uncomfortable because whatever they try to say, it is about size.
Yep.
Totally is.
Yep.
And so like I feel for it too. And like we've said, we've all been there. And so we're
to be I think that
understood.
I mean, I've never really said this out loud, but as I'm like thinking back through, a lot of my time that I was in Beachbody, I was so hardcore for Beachbody. Like I bled Beachbody Blue, but I never went to any summits. And one of the reasons that I never went to any summits is because, first of all, the first couple of years, I definitely could not afford it. I was spending I was the only person working in the house, and we were a single income family and it was just too expensive. And my husband, he had back issues, right? So at the end, the reason that I didn't go for the past, like from 2019 until 2022 is it's 100% because I was in a bigger body. That's exactly what it was. I didn't want to go and feel like I didn't want people to be like, well, how is she a coach?
Yep.
You know, like how like does she even do the workouts? Does she even do the nutrition? I struggled with the nutrition. I did. Either I was all in or I was off, you know, and I was more off than I was all in because that's the way I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I went to New Orleans for Summit, I was almost at my smallest. And I still felt like I was, compared to everybody else, fat.
Yeah.
But I look at pictures, I'm like, I wasn't. I was the same size as them. But the body dysmorphia and how you
your
view yourself.
mind. Yeah.
My mind was, I was so uncomfortable having to dress up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. And luckily there was another girl that kind of ditched our team and did our own thing. And I ditched out on, like, I didn't, and they charge you $6 for a shake.
Oh yeah. It's so expensive.
Yeah. I learned that on my interview with the person on my podcast this week.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had to pay for your shake when you went there. It doesn't make sense.
They charge you for everything.
Yep.
Bottled water, like you know you're charged.
Then I legit at the very beginning did not have money to go. There's no way. I would have never eaten. I wouldn't have eaten. I wouldn't have. I don't even know where I would have stayed.
I hardly ate that weekend. I like dinner. That's why.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had someone that had driven, and so she brought a ton of stuff. She brought water, and we had a blender in our hotel room and all of those things so that we could try and save whatever money we could. Because let's be real, none of us were making much money.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I maxed out a credit card to go on that trip, and I didn't tell my husband.
Oof.
And he found out. I got in trouble.
Yep.
And I hope like if whoever's listening to this and like you're connecting with the different stories that Amber and Cheryl and Jen and Amy are sharing, like that it's not a shame, it's that you're not alone, that your situation isn't an anomaly to Beachbody. You're more of the of what regularly happens within Beachbody. There's so I hope it makes you feel less alone, and like, you know, as we're snarking the hell out of this champagne gala, because it's just
brutal.
wild. It's brutal.
Very brutal.
To teach it in a way that just, it really isn't intimidating, that is something anyone can do that fits into a busy lifestyle. I want to show you, you don't have to spend hours in the gym to get results. You don't have to be able to do crazy gymnastic moves to get results.
She
you don't have
does
to
do
starve
that, doesn't
or
she?
give up
In
the
her
food
programs?
that you love to get
You seen that
results.
weird
There
jump
are
with the arms, like the leap thing? Like what?
That's
Yeah,
not hard. That's not
The donkey kicks to the kick through move.
I mean, the entire Control Freak program.
The gymnastics where you were breakdancing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The breakdancing. I mean,
I never did I'm a Control Freak, so.
Oh no,
I
but
did.
then the whole door track. I heard the whole door track thing was a whole fiasco. So
yeah, it wasn't fun.
Which is why they
My
came out
husband
with
was.
the wall.
I took my door track. Well, I didn't have it on the door track. I had it on the wall. I moved it 4 times, and those screws leave a hole in the wall like that big around.
Wow.
I had like I became a carpenter. Isn't that what it is? Or a painter, whatever. I was able to fix it, but it was I had to do it. My husband would not. He was like, "No, I told you not to put it in there."
Wow.
Our poor husbands. Oh.
Ways to move and to eat that are easy and they're fun, and you can look forward to this
They're not
healthy lifestyle
fun.
and enjoy the journey to achieving your goals. You can sustain it for life because it's just that. It's a lifestyle. It's not a crazy plan that you can only manage for a short period of time. Now, first off, you guys,
ma'am.
Did you
not
notice
a
the change
crazy
of tone
plan.
in her voice when she was saying that?
Yep.
She definitely got a talking to before this.
Yeah, it's the chip on her shoulder talk of,
Mhm.
you know, I'm not crazy for saying this, and I'm right for saying this, and Carl Daikeler is wrong, and I'm upset that I'm even really having to take this position. And she's all of her statements are about your goals, and she's leaving it open to your filling in the blank that the goals should mean being smaller.
Yep.
And it's just, it's unfortunate.
But it's a lifestyle that that is sustainable. But as we said earlier, her friends can't even stay on it.
No, and I mean, remembering back to when she went for her big birthday weekend, she was like, I am not doing, I'm going off plan or off whatever. Like, she does it too. And even today with that whole waffle thing, the amount of disordered eating patterns coming out of her mouth in her stories, like, it's painful. It is painful to watch.
And I would say that.
Did anybody share that?
I put it in our group chat. Those stories were from yesterday morning, and it was after they went to lunch after they filmed 2 workouts. They filmed 2 workouts,
and they were sharing the waffle.
And they were sharing the waffle
between 3 of them.
And
after they did a whole
and the
workout?
amount of
2
after they
workouts.
filmed 2, they filmed 2.
Yeah, so Sam, what have you missed? Autumn being Autumn and just I
All
don't
of
know.
Joined a new Facebook group.
Yeah, we've joined a new Facebook group.
I'll let you guys deal with that. I'm stay off Facebook.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I want to just say,
I was going to say, this is actually the second Facebook group that I've joined this week that has made me mad. I've got some singers.
Oh
and
my
the Julie
gosh.
Boris one.
Yes,
Ooh, Julie Boris.
Julie.
What's she up to? What's Miss Cult
Yelling
Leader
at
up
people.
Well,
Of
let's be
course.
real. It's Julie. It's
And
several
Brad.
of the top coaches. It's Brad. Yeah, it's absolutely Brad.
Yay.
have tremendous respect for anyone and everyone that steps up to make a change in their life because no matter how big or small, change is never easy.
No matter how big or small. Oh my god.
I thought when we were hearing this on Saturday, I thought she was gonna say no matter how big or small you are.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that to come out of her mouth.
But she's always
But she's
talking about
change.
changes. She's always talking
Yeah.
about changes and like big changes or small changes. She's always measuring them by in my opinion, by body size. And it's just it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Absolutely, without a doubt, will be good days and bad days. But I also want you to have what I say is a positive expectancy, meaning that no matter what emotions you have about making a change, be it excitement, fear, uncertainty, doubt, it's okay. It's normal to have all of those feelings, but I want you to still expect to have a positive outcome from following through, right? Because you may
even if my program is poop, expect to have a positive outcome. Even if my food, whatever, my nutrition plan doesn't work and creates an environment that encourages and creates, and it seems to me, eating disorders, expect to have a positive outcome. How can you,
and at
like,
best it creates just disordered eating patterns.
Yes,
Worse
at
is-
best.
yeah,
Yep.
It's just it feels like inappropriate for her to say like expect a positive outcome in every situation, and that's just not realistic, and
It's not. And then you feel like there's something wrong with you when like the negativity
Like even
does
if you
start coming
are
in.
expecting like a neutral outcome.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with expecting like I'm just going to do this and see what happens. And if it something good, just go with it.
have tried to get healthier in the past and feel like you failed. So you might be uncertain to try again. And what happens when we're uncertain? We go into it, whatever the situation might be, but we don't go all in. We don't give it our all. And if you don't give it your all,
or
you're
nothing.
not going to get all you can out of it. So I
There
want
you
you to
go.
Your fault.
You did
It's
it
your
wrong.
fault.
You did it wrong. You did my program wrong. You did the eating wrong. You did the
You
workouts
didn't
wrong.
follow the guidebook. You didn't follow it,
It's
even
all
though
in
I
the-
just threw it at you and didn't explain anything.
Off the PDFs. Why didn't you print off the PDFs?
Yeah, it's so
Put them
easy
in
to
a binder.
navigate. Why can't you just use your brain? Okay, Autumn, maybe like let's take a step back. It's frustrating. Like I know we're I'm like being a snarky. That's one of the parts in like graphic design specifically. It's talking about form and function and user experience. And if the user doesn't understand your product and can't effectively like get the messaging or navigate the website or whatever it is, that's on you. It's not that the user doesn't understand how to use something. It's because you did not communicate something well so that it's easy to understand. And Autumn just blames everyone, that it's all us. It's never her or her team or Beachbody or anything.
Yep.
Oh, Autumn.
No, I got you. The plan is clear, you guys. It's simple fitness. It's simple nutrition to put you on the right path to the results you want. It works if you do the work. Having a plan so clearly
Does she
laid
know
out
what
can take away
that word means?
Oh my
Does she know what simple means?
No.
It is not simple. No. It's not simple.
I'm just listening, like all of the moves that we've seen on everybody's stories where she's doing all of the crazy moves, like those aren't simple. Like maybe an experienced dancer would be able to do that, but not like general public, I would say, wouldn't be able to do
one
it.
One of the workouts on the movement calendar in the community this month, we're focusing on cardio. Ready? Week 1, 6 minutes, as many rounds as you can do, 10 body weight squats, 10 plank walkouts. Repeat for 6 minutes. That is simple.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then next week, you try for like 7.5 minutes and just increase your
place.
time. That's simple. What she does is not simple.
No.
Yep.
That uncertainty. And I want you to remember that when you're talking to your new challengers coming into this experience. They're going to have all of those feelings. Excitement from seeing how many people it has worked for, nerves, wondering if it's going to work for them, especially if nothing else has in the past, anticipation, or like that feeling of just wanting to get to the end to see the result. But remember, the fun is in the journey. It's not in the destination.
Before
and I want
and
you
after.
to remind them of that, and then don't forget it for yourself. The growth doesn't happen on the day you hit your goal weight or the day you start.
Again, first example she throws out is the day you hit your goal weight.
Yep.
Give me a break, Autumn. It's not about health esteem for Beachbody. For Autumn, it is about the goal weight.
It's for the whole company.
It absolutely
oh my God. And yes, Brianna Jewell did a recent video, or maybe a few videos ago.
I sent her 2 of the videos she used.
Love it. Yeah, she reviewed the crazy moves from Autumn's program. So definitely check out Brianna Jewell.
The video she released this week had exercises from Sure Thing, from the new bar program, and from, I think, Healthy Obsession.
Morning Meltdown.
Morning Meltdown was one.
Wasn't it Morning Meltdown 100? I think so. Was the very first move, because unless they use it again, but I remember standing on one leg and doing that.
Then that was Morning Meltdown.
Because I did that Morning Meltdown 100 program for the entire year of like 2021, because I couldn't finish it. I just kept restarting.
Took 352 days to do a 100-day program.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure did. I had to restart.
And you probably
pick up where you left off.
And Cheryl, did you say that you loved this program so much you were just going to continue to do it? Because that would be something.
That's exactly what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. And I also, on some days, I tried to catch up by doubling up, but then I explained that, that's not fully doing the program to the entirety. I need to make sure that I follow the program and the calendar as it is written. So therefore, I'm going to start over again, because my day 1, and that way I'll make sure to do it for 100 days. Since it's a Morning Meltdown 100 program, I will do it in the morning, because it's supposed to help you get energized in the morning.
Yep. And isn't that the program that messed up your knee?
Yeah, and back. But my knee was messed up from the million times I did Insanity. It just got worse as years went on. Because Insanity, you do power jumps.
Yeah.
And everything. So
And
it just got
Juliet-
worse as the years went on.
Juliet said, speaking as an experienced collegiate dancer, her moves are not easy.
But she majored in dance. She never graduated, but Autumn majored in dance.
Melissa said, snipping of her Instagram stories has determined you do not actually believe what you are saying right now.
Yep. Yep.
Or seeing muscle definition show up, or whatever the goal is. The real
weight and muscle definition. Okay.
Real growth happens in all those small moments, good and bad, where you learn and you get better. That is the beauty of the journey that you and all the people you invite to this opportunity are about to go on. And you guys, you know me, so we're not just working out, because I also like to work on the mind when we're in the workout.
She likes to talk a lot when I do my programs.
Yep.
She
I'll
doesn't
be
stop
giving you my
talking.
inspiration so that we're working the mindset as well
Nick,
as your body
her-
and growing.
Her conversations in the programs, and correct me if I'm wrong, is about nutrition, fuel your body, nutrition, fuel your body, nutrition, fuel your body.
And now recently gut health and 4-week gut protocol.
Yeah, you don't just stop. You can stop when it's over. Like, she has a lot of
everybody
can shaming you for not
do
being able to do the
anything for
workout.
60 seconds.
Absolutely.
You can do anything for 60 seconds.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Overall, trust me, we are really working that mindset, but we're doing it with fun, with awesome playlists as well. You guys, that's how we make real change happen. 21 days. That's what it takes to create a habit. That's what we're doing with the 21 Day Fix.
It scientifically, research study, it takes an average of 66 days to form a habit. The 21 days, and people got mad at me for putting this in the comments too. The 21 days comes from a plastic surgeon watching his patients heal from plastic surgery, and it took an average of 21 days for them to heal from their surgery.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
So
I mean, that
actually-
makes sense. That
it takes
you would do that.
66 days is the average. The
Wow.
longest is like 256.
Wow. That's
That
news
is
to me.
Research study.
That's awesome.
Super block. That's what we
Jen,
did with
how
the
would you know this stuff? You know how to read research?
Yeah, and I think I have a
You
post
read-
on it somewhere
oh.
too. On my, I'll share it in my
I'm literally
stories.
giving you a hard time.
I know you are, but I do have a post about it, and I'll put it in my stories. I just have to scroll my feed and find it.
Program 9 years ago. We spent 3 weeks creating sustainable habits. We know they're sustainable because for 9 years, we watched literally millions of people do 21 Day Fix once, twice, 3, 9, 10, 11, more times
Because
than
they
can
kept
count.
falling
And
off
got
and
those
having to go
results.
back.
This is about taking your health one day at a time. It's about small changes that add up to big results. This is about loving yourself where you are and knowing it is more than okay to work toward feeling and being an even better version of yourself.
Work
Meaning
towards
it's
feeling
okay to
and
lose-
being. Feeling and being.
Getting smaller and losing weight.
Yep.
Yep.
Autumn.
I'm not saying every step of this journey will be easy. Nothing worth having ever comes without its challenges, but it will totally be worth it. A habit is nothing more than a behavior that happens repeatedly. So, for 3 weeks, we're getting in the habit of moving our bodies. We're creating the habit of choosing healthier food and cutting back. I didn't say cutting out, relax. I said cutting back on the not so great foods.
Notice
And
that's
keeping
so
track
issue
of
because you know
every
people are going to come after her.
Has she read her own email she sends out to her subscribers? Because this doesn't line up with what she keeps saying in her private
somebody
messages.
else is my point.
She says she does not assign value to food.
That's
But there's
wrong.
a food list.
You just did it.
Yeah.
You just admitted to it.
And
Oh,
if
God.
it's not cutting out, why is there an approved food list?
Yeah.
That
Right.
the food list is created.
Why is there a hierarchy of vegetables?
Yeah.
Why is there a hierarchy of vegetables?
Eat from the
So
top 10
I-
to get the best results.
Right. So I was I was meeting with my registered dietitian,
Mine too.
who he's fantastic, Jen. Thank you. And I told him, I said, you know what? I felt like I didn't get very many vegetables in, but it's because the things I was eating I wasn't counting as vegetables. Like sugar snap peas, because they have too much sugar in them, they didn't count. Carrots, I probably overate. Like and those were the thoughts that her programs drove, because corn is not a vegetable. Corn, like you can't count that as like increasing veggie
Or
count.
if you have like a sauce, like a spaghetti sauce with like
salsa,
peppers and onions and stuff like that in it, that's not a vegetable.
Nope.
And do you remember-
Yesterday I had
remember-
tacos. I had tacos with shredded iceberg lettuce and salsa.
Wow.
I would have never have thought I had any
But you remember,
vegetables whatsoever.
salsa was a purple, and tomato
Wow.
is a red. You remember that?
It's true. Yes. Yep. Salsa was a
Salsa
fruit.
is purple.
That
It was
doesn't make
counted
any
as a fruit, yeah.
sense. That
but
doesn't. That
just a
makes
diced
zero
tomato.
sense.
But just diced tomato was a green.
Yep.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
It's super simple to follow. Super simple.
Mess up or time you feel you weren't perfect. I want you to catch yourself doing things right and doing things well. Trust me, you guys, you probably have way more moments in the day when you're doing things right than you realize. We just don't take the time to acknowledge them. So take the time to acknowledge all of your small victories. The goal is to celebrate our small wins and build on them. That's how we build our self-esteem and our health esteem. And I gotta say this, that as excited as I was 9 years ago to launch the original 21-Day Fix, standing here today, getting ready to launch the new 21-Day Fix Super Block with incredible playlists and mindset, you guys, I am even more excited. And most importantly, unlike 9 years ago, I get to do it side by side, hand in hand with our body partners. And I love that so much. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Autumn. It's coming. April is the 21-Day Fix Super Block. And of course, everybody who joins with the Total Solution Bag in March unlocks that April Super Block for free. So it's pretty exciting. Okay, now,
See, here's the thing.
back in 2006.
You have to buy something to get something for free. It's not free.
It's pay to play.
It's not free.
No.
Yeah.
None of
So,
it is.
Let me ask y'all this. I don't mean to cut out, but I may have to end the stream early because my procedure tomorrow. So, is it okay if we do a part 3, or can we? What would y'all like to do?
Absolutely.
Yes, part 3, because I got dinner ready and then I got to do bath and bedtime because
Yep.
it's 7:45 here.
Cool. Well, we will do a part 3.
Yeah.
Everyone, live chat, you have been incredible. This has been wild. Go give your brain a break after this. Drink something delicious. Maybe take a nap. I don't know. Eat some ice cream. I don't know what to tell you to do, but thank you so much for hanging out with us for 2 hours. I love live streaming because I like seeing all the comments. Not like, oh my gosh, we have comments, but the conversations, y'all's commentary, y'all's insights, your perspectives, what you add to the conversation is incredible. And we wouldn't be able to have as good of a streams if it wouldn't be for all of y'all in the live chat.
Is Savannah live right now?
Yes, I think I can redirect. Let me redirect to her stream on my end real quick.
I don't know how to do that because that's really fancy. But everybody that I only have all 3 of you that are on my channel. Please go.
I don't know if anybody's on my. I haven't looked.
I'm gonna redirect to
Can we drop
Savannah's
her
stream.
link?
Yep. So
Can
if y'all
somebody
wanna...
drop her link in the chat?
Yep. Let me let's see. Analytics. Where can I redirect? There we go. Redirect to
And say that you're coming from the Snark crew.
Yes. Maybe I
My
don't
kid
have.
just walked up. He's like, "You're still on."
Yes.
Yeah.
We are still on.
So long.
We have a lot to
There
say.
we
We
go.
can't shut up.
Yeah,
We're
tell
all
them the Snark
long-winded.
crew sent you. So, all right. So I just saved it. Y'all will redirect to her channel. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we will catch you on the next live stream. Bye, everybody.
Bye.